shot came from the front this time.
Waiting for the bus in the rain, waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, waiting for the bus in the rain. Waiting for the bus in the rain, waiting for the bus in the rain.
Stop Requested.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Stop Requested. That was my dramatic movie theater voice.
It was intense.
I am Brad, and this is
Justin,
and this is my movie theater voice because we are going to talk about movie theaters.
And the etiquette?
And the etiquette that follows your visit at the movie theater. So,
well, first,
I'm a big movie theater person. I enjoy, if I'm going to see a movie, I want to see it on the 200-foot screen, whatever it is. It's a giant screen.
And
I
you're
like
okay,
it.
And you're okay with spending the $7 to $10 for the ticket?
Yes. Now, even if it's a movie that, I might have seen somewhere else.
Like you just saw Christmas Vacation recently at the theater.
I did.
Even though
I
seen
own
that movie. Yeah,
I own it on DVD. I own it on Blu-ray. I went to the movie theater to go see it. My movie theater was showing it, and I was like, I want to go see this movie.
You called me and said, "Hey, do you want to come?" And
yes.
I said no because I've seen it.
Right, and it didn't matter to me because I love movies enough to where I need to, if I've never seen it, especially if I've never seen it on the big screen, and it's one of my favorites, I'm going to go see it on the big screen.
And for me, I'm the type of person that has to see it in the theater. I like to go typically by myself during the day. Less people, get to sit wherever I want. Got plenty of buffer room. But I'm a big theater guy as well.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So he gets there a half hour early.
Well, I mean,
I like to push the limits of the time. I try to get it to the precise moment. Now, I love the
previews. We all have
previews.
our own way of doing it. I think that's what the topic of this show is going to be about, how we do it and how we would almost recommend doing it.
Sure. Because you learn some things through life.
Yeah.
And what's the best strategy?
So for like me, I don't have a problem spending the $10 for the ticket.
Right.
I also know that I'm going to spend probably $11 on a soda pop and some popped corn.
But it's a date for yourself.
Exactly. I go into it knowing that I'm going to probably spend $20, not a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I run the risk of certain things like a crowded theater or the movie not being as... basically not getting what you paid for.
Right.
You run that risk. But for me, I get the number 2. It's usually the medium-sized soda pop and the medium pop when you got to get butter. And then I usually will get there about half an hour early, and I will, sometimes so early they don't even let me in the theater yet. There's that little punk kid that's like, well, we haven't swept it up yet. And he's got the microphone. He's like, oh, no, you can't go in yet. The microphone.
Theater 16's not clean yet.
Clear.
For me,
but anyways, yeah.
I like to get there just before. I don't like waiting to be seated. So I get my treat. I don't like a popcorn.
This is bizarre, folks.
I get the nachos. I love movie theater nachos, as disgusting as they may be. There's something about them.
They're the same as any concession stand nacho, though.
Not always. And it depends on the tortilla chip.
Do you get the jalapenos on it, too?
No, I get the double cheese. I get the large nacho, double cheese in both containers, and it hits my happy button right in here. It hits my happy button. And then I get me... the movie theater I go to offers free refills, so I don't usually go with a large drink, but it has happened. But movie theater portions...
There's no need for the large.
Movie theater portions are crazy, but, with a free refill, I just get a smaller one, and then I have no problem walking out real quick.
That's another reason
going to the
I
refill station.
I like to get there a little bit early because I can watch the previews.
I love the previews.
And then by the time the previews are wrapping up, I can run out real quickly and refill my soda pop.
Yeah. Now, when you're sitting in the movie theater and you're waiting for your movie to start and the previews haven't even started yet, they play commercials. How do you feel about the commercials?
I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it at first. I don't know. We're in our mid-30s, so, we were around...
It didn't used to happen.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're
It's within the last 15 years, I would say.
But we're old enough to remember not only when they didn't play commercials, but when they started... slowly making that transition, trying to not piss us off. You know what I mean? And I remember the first couple times I saw it, I would look around like, is anyone else? Like, is this for real?
Like, is this a McDonald's commercial
know,
playing on the big screen?
I know, it was... Yeah, it was devastating.
So now you're in the movie theater. What time of the day?
I'm a day person. My thing is I like to go during the day because
What
like
day
I
of the
said,
week?
Any day. Like preferably like a Tuesday through Thursday.
Because that's going to be the least amount of people.
Yes,
Correct?
and I get to pick where I want to sit.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I've been there so many times during the day where it'll just be me and like another person. Now that doesn't always make it better. And what I mean by that is, we went and saw Star Wars together. We had our own experience on that. It was they were showing it 3D when they said they were going to be showing it 2D. It was very bizarre. Brad actually had to get up and go chase down somebody. But a quiet or a crowded theater can or a less crowded theater can be just as noisy as a crowded theater. Does that make sense? Like
Right.
there might be me and two other people, but there could be that one person out of three that's making a lot of noise, just as noisy as if you were in a theater packed.
Right.
So going with very little people isn't always the best, but
I will say sometimes a crowded theater might make a movie better. If it's a comedy, there's times where if I was by myself,
you wouldn't laugh.
I wouldn't laugh.
Yeah, I agree.
But with a crowd of people, I think that changes the atmosphere a little bit more, and then you're more willing to laugh. Sometimes the laughing of other people cues,
Yep.
your mental state, and it's just like, oh, I'm supposed to laugh here, so this is funny. So I think that can change your experience a little bit too. I prefer an empty theater close to just me. So you can go to, like if a movie comes out Friday and it's got that midnight release, if you go at like 11 o'clock or noon, even a brand new release, chances are that theater is going to be almost empty. At least in the area
I don't
where we-
understand the whole like gotta see it at midnight,
Right.
wait in line. Like, I mean, when we go to a movie theater, we do a buffer seat.
You always got to have a buffer.
No
seat.
one here, me. No one here, Brad, and then no one next to him.
I'm even a fan of maybe 2 buffer seats between him.
See, that
and I.
gets too far because sometimes I like to poke over and just punch him or something. And I can't reach him when he's 2 seats.
So I like to just grab some of his popcorn. I don't like buying
Fine,
popcorn,
it's too
but
much
a free
popcorn.
handful.
I can't eat all that popcorn anyway.
You shouldn't eat all that popcorn.
No, you shouldn't.
So that is a lot of popcorn.
I get the popcorn because the pop is the right size. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Too much popcorn, but the right amount of soda so I don't have to get up and get a refill. Mm-hmm. If I don't need to.
Now,
The big thing, and like we saw Star Wars, and towards the end, I stood up and I said no clapping. I can't stand the clap. Clap? What do you clap? What do you clap? What do you
I'll say this.
say something? Because
Me and my family went and saw The Force Awakens
yep.
last December. And it was a crowded theater, and I think for that movie it was unavoidable. However,
Oh, it's avoidable. You just have to realize who you're watching it with.
there were so many people on their cell phone texting, which is crazy annoying.
Yeah.
There were people talking. Every time somebody from the original trilogy showed up, there was clapping. And I'm a Star Wars nerd, I will admit that. But when they started clapping just because they saw the Millennium Falcon, I really just wanted to yell, "Shut up, nerd!"
Yeah.
So that probably makes me a bitter person. But it kind of ruined the movie a little bit. Like, just, I don't care if there's clapping at the end.
I can't stand it.
So, but yeah, every time the Han Solo, and then, but yeah,
Well, hold on, and then the last, I'd say, there's still one more tradition or more thing that you need to be aware of.
yeah,
I always pick up after myself on the way out.
yeah. It's not that hard.
I mean, I'm not
Don't
going to
make
pick
a
up
mess.
every kernel that if I spill, but I will grab the tub and my cup, and I always make sure to throw it away.
Yeah, I always grab my cup.
I don't understand the people that don't pick up.
No. I'll even when I'm done with my nachos, I set it between my legs underneath my seat, and I'll always pick that up before I go to. So I've got no problem picking up after myself. I mean, it's just common courtesy.
You should, man. We're adults.
Just because we're animals doesn't mean we have to act like
No,
animals.
but it's not only that. It's like the whole excuse of, oh, well, that's their job. Yeah, I mean, kind of.
So
but-
you go out of your way to make it
yeah,
harder for them?
why would you want to make it any more difficult for
Yeah,
them?
I don't understand. So everybody should just pick up after themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
So, do you know what's next?
It's the National Pointless Holiday of the Week.
Pointless Holiday of the Week. So this National Pointless Holiday of the Week is celebrated on January 24th, and it is National Compliment Day.
Yay.
And it's just a day where
It's a wonderful way to brighten someone's day.
it's to encourage you
Or to give credit for a job well done.
just to put some positivity out in the world, you know?
Everybody needs something positive.
Positive. There's just so many good things in life. And sometimes we just need to be reminded of that, and that's what January 24th is, National Compliment Day. So I just wanted to take a moment to give you a few compliments. No, be quiet. I'm sorry, sir. You sang that National Pointless Holiday theme song perfectly. It melted. It was like butter in my ears. I loved it.
It was pretty good.
And I would like to say that gap between your front teeth, it's a small gap, but I just want to say
I don't have a gap.
it's just, you know, the line. It's not like you got one tooth covered. You got two teeth right there in the front, and I just want to say that you have perfect teeth.
Well, I should. My parents spent a lot of money on the braces.
Good, good, good.
Well, I'd say, you seem pretty nice.
In the right amount of light?
Yeah, about the right amount of light. This works.
Well, I'd say in the right amount of darkness, you look good too. That's a compliment.
It's true. It's true.
Be nice. It's a compliment. So,
Just make sure to compliment someone and use the hashtag National Compliment Day to post on your social media.
But that's it for us. We hope you guys had a good time with us. I know we did. We love
It was
movies.
a positive.
It was very positive. It was positive. I feel like we're leaving on a positive note. So it's time for us to go catch our fantastic bus. I've had a fantastic time. I am fantastically Brad. This has been...
I mean, it's Ben Stop Requested, but I'm Justin. I mean, that's where I get confused. You always say, this is Ben. That,
I get the confusion.
yes. Let's just stay positive.
I get your fantastic confusion. So thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
See ya.
have a fantastic day.